and welcome guests.
Good evening.
Ruben, nice hair. 2 weeks ago, I visited the Toastmasters International website because I wanted to determine what communication style I have. And it's interesting because I not only get to discover it myself, but the people around me. You see, just like different people having different personality, different communication have different style. And if you don't know, there are 4 styles. One is called the analytical, one is called the direct, one is called the supportive, and one is called the initiative. And to make us all understand what each point means, I'll briefly explain. For those who have the direct approach, these people are confident, competitive, independent, not me. And if you have the analytical, people who have the analytical style are called perfectionists. They're organized, they're smart, they're logical thinkers. So again, not me. And then you have the initiative people, who are almost kind of like direct because they're spontaneous, fun, they're outgoing, and they have this one cool trait. They're persuasive. And lastly, you have the supportive communication style. But I'll get back to that later. So I took the test, and I had my score. And I figured out I scored 1 on direct, 1 on analytical, 3 on initiative, and 7 on supportive.
Ah.
My older brother, who happened to be in the same room, who did the same test as I did, tapped on my shoulder and said, "Hey bro, you know what this means?" "What?" "You're not analytical, that means you're probably dumb." "You're not direct, that means you're pretty weak." "You're probably lazy." I got so fed up, I said, "No one asked." So it got to me, because he was right. I don't like being dominant. I hate arguments. I don't like to go out once in a while, and my IQ is slightly below average than everyone else. But the question is, what is the supportive communication style? Well, according to the Toastmasters website, the supportive communication style are people who are calm, approachable, gentle, and sincere. Here's my justification. The reason why I'm calm is because I'm tired all the time. The reason why I'm approachable is just like Saleh, we look completely harmless. And the reason why I'm sincere and gentle almost all the time is because being rough and lying takes too much work. In other words, each communication have a communication loophole. Right? Exactly. So, the reason why I have come to accept the supportive role, even though it's not that cool, is because I am lazy and I have accepted that. You get it? And here's an example. Each time my parents ask me to do something, I immediately say yes. Not because I love my parents, but because I hate finding reasons or excuses to why I don't want to do it. It takes too much effort. They're happy, I'm happy, the job's done, the house is clean, okay. And here's another personal story of mine. The other day, a friend of mine asked me to hang out with him because he needed someone to talk to. So I came. But at that time, I was so tired, I had a long day. All I did was stay silent, not a couple of times, hugged him, and went back home. And this is when I found the ultimate conclusion. Being the supportive communication style gives the best result with the least minimum effort. Communication loophole. So he was happy, and I was happy because I didn't do much work. All his stress out, he was happy. He went back home, he did all his work, and any other day went back to normal. Now, I'm not saying that other communication styles are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I'm lazy, but people who are indirect, and I've met people with direct communication style, they're amazing to have as friends because you don't have to decide what restaurant to go to. The reason why it's good to have an analytical friend is because if you almost mess up, in an essay, they will help you out. And the reason why it's good to have an initiative friend is because they're the type of person that brings you out to dinner. When you have a supportive friend, and that's me, hopefully, you just have a friend to listen to your problems, be there for you, and not do much. And here's why. Not because they care for you a lot, but because they're lazy. Back to you.